What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another D Master Flex aka Danny Dorito video. I know it's been a while since I filmed my last video, and the reason for that being is I just bought a house. I've been renovating it for the past month and a bit now. That's why I haven't been posting as frequently as I would like to. I'm gonna take you guys to the house that I bought. Oh, let me fix this. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna take you guys to the house that I bought, and I'm gonna show you guys around. We're currently through the middle of renovation, so the place looks like an absolute mess, but there's some weird things that have been going on. I'm not gonna say the place is haunted because I don't really know yet. I haven't done any paranormal investigation. I haven't done any of that yet, but I do have a feeling that somebody might be either sneaking into the house or has been living in the house since we've been renovating. And the reason why I think that is because every time I show up at the house, something has been moved around. So I'm always the last one to leave the house. I lock the place up. It's me, my dad, and my brother-in-law. We're all working there together. We're putting down tile. We're changing the walls. We're doing everything. But we do bring food with us to eat during the day, right? Every second day that I show up at this place, there is food that's missing. So I would leave myself a sandwich in the fridge for the next day. I'd come in the next day and the sandwich would be gone. There would be some bottles of water missing. We were always like, yo, who's drinking all the water? Like, I'd bring a 24 pack of water and the things would be gone within like 2 days. I'm just like, yo, it's 3 of us here. If each of us drinks 2 bottles a day, that doesn't make any sense. So this math is not adding up. Either somebody else is drinking these bottles or somebody's throwing them out and not telling us. So I'm actually on my way to the house right now. I'm gonna be grabbing a few things. I'm gonna grab, again, some food with me that I can take so I can eat today because I stopped leaving food there. I was like, okay, maybe it's some raccoons sneaking in, maybe it's some squirrels, I don't know, because there's been a lot of squirrels in the neighborhood, in the new neighborhood that I'm in, and I don't know if it's squirrels, I don't know if it's raccoons, or if there's somebody living there. Like, we've been in this house for the past month, literally almost all day, every day, so I don't know who it could be. I'm taking you guys with me because there's a lot of funny shit going on, and I think you guys would be entertained by this. It's also quarantine season, guys. I need you guys, if everybody is staying home and you're bored at home, I hope this entertains you guys because I've been busy trying to rebuild this house. So if you guys are excited to see not only the house, but what the hell is waiting for me today, because I don't even know what to expect. If you guys are excited as I am or kind of scared, I hope there's nobody living in my new house. But if there is somebody living in my house, we're looking for some entertainment. So if you guys are stuck at home, I hope this entertains you guys. Alright guys, so I'm almost there. I'm almost at the crib at the new place, but I just wanted to mention there's a guy that has been sleeping in his car on one of the main roads near my house. So I don't know if that guy might be sneaking into my house at night and stealing my food, but I highly doubt it. I highly do doubt it. But there has actually been a guy sleeping in his car close to my house. I'd say about 1.5 minutes away from my house if you were to drive, for the past month and a bit. So a little weird. Just wanted to mention that, and I'm gonna follow up with you guys when I get to the crib. Got a little bit more to go. Okay guys, so I just got to the house right now. I just came inside. Nobody's here yet. My brother-in-law and my dad are still on their way. So I'll show you guys around. I'm not gonna go to the fridge yet. I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit about around the place. So this is the basement that we're finishing right now. Just turn some lights on. We got some drywall on the walls. This was all opened up and it was a mess. So everything's a little dirty right now because we're still not done the place yet. Still missing some ceilings, some drywall, and a lot left to do here. If you guys want to rent this out, hit me up down below. If somebody wants to live in the basement, $7,000 a month. You know, I think that's a fair price. 7,000 G's a month to live in this beauty. Right here, it's a little laundry room. I'm not gonna give you guys a full tour. Try and get to the bottom of if somebody is living in my house or not, because I don't know if they are. So this is the fridge here. So I know that during the day when we come, there's usually nobody here. So like, I'm pretty sure we didn't leave this mess here. We usually clean up whenever we're done. Like there's some, I think, yeah, there's some juice left in that. We used to have some juice in here. There's some 7-Up over there. Okay, so the food still looks like it's there. But this mess wasn't here. So I don't know if my dad or my brother-in-law came here earlier today, but they told me they weren't coming until later. So I showed you guys the basement. There's nowhere that somebody can hide. This is one of the rooms over here. It's the washroom here. This is one of the rooms. You can see the whole house is under construction. We're still basically rebuilding this thing. It was down to its bones. So I don't know if somebody's living in this house or not. I'm gonna go to the top floor right now. This is one of the bedrooms. that we're building. This is gonna be the washroom, closet. So all of that is getting done. So if there's somebody living in this house, they probably come here at night. I don't know, like I haven't changed the locks yet. So the person that might have lived here before might still be coming over here. I don't know if they're homeless now. I don't know what the deal is, because I do know somebody was renting this house before. They didn't own it. So I'm basically rebuilding this whole house because it was trashed. It was a really old style. A lot of the things that were in here were basically outdated and and it didn't look good at all. So it looks like I'm here alone today. Looks like there's nobody here right now, as of yet at least. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna try and set up some cameras here tonight. I'll try to get a few angles, you know, maybe at the front door, the back door over here, maybe some of the windows, maybe the basement window as well. I'll try to get I have 2 cameras. I'll see if I can get a third one. I'll set them up here overnight, and then I'll come back tomorrow and check out if we captured anything on camera. So if we do, I want to see how this guy is getting in here, if he is getting in. I want to know where he's staying, where he's putting his stuff, because he's packing his stuff up. Like I haven't seen any blankets, any pillows or anything around. So I don't know if he's bringing a backpack with him or what the deal is. So that's my goal for today. I'm going to set up some cameras around the house. I might get a night vision camera from Ali if I can, and we'll set everything up. So I hope that nobody lives in this house, but if we do, we're gonna find out tonight. Alright guys, so we're actually done working for today. I went home to change and eat because I was fasting. My dad and my brother-in-law just left, sorry. I came to lock the door because I'm the only one that has the key. So I'm making sure to lock everything up. I gotta make sure to lock all the doors because I don't know where this guy's coming from. I'm gonna lock the front door when I leave. I'm gonna set up these cameras. I have 3 of the cameras. I got the one that I'm holding, got 2 more in my backpack right there behind me. So I'm gonna set one up aiming at this front door over here. I have another one which I'm gonna aim at the front door over there. And then I have a third one that I'm gonna aim at the basement window. I gotta know how this guy is coming in here, if there is somebody coming in here, unless there's some other weird shit going on in this house. I really gotta figure this out. I gotta come to the bottom of this because I am not a fan of having somebody living in a house that I just bought. So that would be really weird. So I'm gonna set these cameras up, and I'm gonna try to have the 3 different angles on the screen. Maybe we catch something overnight. I set them to a long-term sort of filming. I'm gonna fast forward through the night to see if anything does happen or if it's just I don't know, maybe something weird is going on in this house. Another thing I forgot to mention earlier is that every single time we come into the house, we got this heat thing over here, and the heat is always off. I always blast it before I leave because we're doing some drywall, and we need it to be really hot in the house for the stuff to dry. So all that drywall stuff that you guys see there, all the mud, we need that to dry. And the way for that to dry is to have the heat really high. So I always blast it before I leave, and every time we come in the morning, it turns off. Like it's always off, and I don't know why. I don't know if the thing has a timer on it. I turned off the timer, so I put it so that it's basically blasting all night. But every time we do come in the morning, the heat is off and the house is freezing. So I don't know what's going on with that. I gotta figure that out. I don't know if that's somebody turning it off or if there's something wrong with the thing itself. So I'm gonna set these cameras up, and we'll watch what's going on here overnight together. If nothing happens, I don't know if I'm gonna post this video or not, but if something does happen, you guys will be the first to find out. So here we go. Okay, so this is the first camera aiming at the front door, at the back door, sorry. This is the backyard door. There's the first camera aiming over there, right there at the back door. So this is gonna be running overnight. There we go. This is the basement window. I doubt I'm gonna catch any activity on this one. It is a really small window. Not even a small person can fit through that. But I'm gonna leave the camera rolling overnight anyway. So we'll let this roll and we'll see if this catches anything. For the last camera, I'm gonna be setting up for aiming the front door. So this is gonna be the last camera I'm setting up. These are the 3 cameras that I have. This one is actually motion sensing. So it's gonna be, it's only gonna turn on if there's something that reflects off of it or if there's something that moves by it. I think it's sensitive enough to light. So if somebody puts a flashlight against it, it will turn on. Or if you pass by it, it will also turn on. So those are the 2 ways this camera turns on. Otherwise, then I don't expect this camera to turn on at all. Technically, it shouldn't turn on at all because I don't think anybody else lives in this house. But if it does, we do know that either something passed in front of it or a light was sensitive or it caught a light, somebody with a flashlight, or the lights turn on or something. So this camera's going right here. Good morning, everybody. All right, so I just grabbed this camera. The battery was actually dead. I had to put a new battery in. I just hope to God that it lasted long enough through the night to capture anything, and I hope it didn't die too early. When I put it in, I think it was like 95% full. I just had filmed on the road and coming here with this camera specifically. And the battery, I think, lasted probably most of the night. I just put a new battery in right now. Everything looks pretty much the same. I mean, there's like a little mess on the table, but I'm pretty sure that was there yesterday. And yeah, so I don't know if I caught anything. I'm gonna review the footage that we caught on the camera. But again, the heat was off. The heat up here upstairs. This is completely off now. It was on yesterday. I don't know what happened. If somebody has been messing around with it, we might have caught it on the camera. I hope to God that we caught a little something, because it's gonna explain a lot. I mean, if it's somebody here, then we can deal with it with the police. We can do whatever we have to do. But if it's not somebody, if it's a spirit, if the camera caught something paranormal, then it's gonna be something that we're gonna have to deal with in a completely different way. So let's find out. I'm gonna head home right now. I'm gonna put this stuff in my laptop, review the footage, see what we caught at night. There's gonna be a lot of footage from 3 different cameras. So let's see what we caught. If you guys think we caught anything, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. How do you guys think the mess in this house is always made? So do you think it's somebody living here somewhere coming through the doors because I haven't changed the locks yet? Do you think somebody's coming in and out of the house and they're basically squatting here overnight? Or do you think that there's something paranormal happening here? Comment down below before you guys review the footage. Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious to know where your mind is at right now during this quarantine. So let's get to that. I'm gonna head home right now. It's about a 35-minute drive away from here, and I'll put this footage together. Let's go. Okay guys, I'm just back home right now, so you guys probably just watched that footage. I think I'm gonna edit this part after. So it looks like there's somebody actually living in the house. They didn't come in through the front door, they didn't come in through the back door. I didn't have any cameras or anything aiming on the windows upstairs because there's no stairs or any way that they can reach there. There's one place that I can think of that I didn't think that anybody was even there, and I think the person is in the attic. Now, but I'm freaked out just saying that because I don't even think that there's an entranceway into the attic from the outside. So I think this guy, I think he's in there right now. So actually, what I already did, I called my dad. He's getting the police involved. I told him, like, let's just go figure it out. Let's go talk to the guy. Let's go see, maybe he needs something. But my dad's like old school. He's like, no, I'm not gonna deal with this shit. And he's already basically called the cops, and he's gonna try to have that dealt with. I might try and go and catch up with them, see if I can film any of it. Right now I was just basically looking at the footage, and we'll see. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just know that there is somebody, it's confirmed, somebody is living in that house, and I think they're living in the attic. I think he goes maybe through the garage to get supplies, and he eats our food because I guess he doesn't have any other food, which honestly I feel bad for the guy, but like, you can't be living in that house, you know. I just wanted to film this quickly while it was in the moment. I wanted to catch it fresh, but I'm gonna head back out right now, and I'm gonna, if anything, I'll film off my phone. But yeah, so the cops are getting involved. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'll try and film as much as I can if I could. Hey guys, I just got back home. Honestly, I tried filming, but it was all bad footage. Like, I was literally filming the ground, filming my feet while I was talking to the cops, and there wasn't really any good audio in there. A lot of it was like talking about my address and personal information, which I don't want to put on camera. But basically, what happened was the guy, it was a homeless guy that knew the people that used to live there, and then they told him that they were moving out, and obviously he knew where they lived. So once he found out that they were moving out, he actually moved back, like kind of moved in, and he's actually been there the whole time that we've been renovating. It's like, it's been a month that we've been renovating, and this guy has been in the attic. So that's insane to me. I've been looking into it to see if this has happened anywhere else in the world, like, and I found some pretty scary stuff. There's some people that move into houses and there's people either living in their basements, or there's like some hidden rooms that people are living in their attics, and it's like not the first time this happens. It's not a unique story. It's just crazy. So if you guys are out there, if you guys are buying a house, or if you guys are renting a new property, make sure that there's nobody living in there. I know it's crazy to say, but make sure nobody is living in there. Make sure that the attic is empty. I didn't even think, it didn't even cross my mind to check the attic. I think the guy left some things behind. Maybe I'll do another video where we're checking out what this guy left behind, if it's worth it, and we'll see what's going on. So that's pretty much the end of the video. It's messed up, I know, it's pretty crazy. I hope to drop a few more videos in the next coming weeks, and that is just basically because I want to entertain you guys during this quarantine time, give you guys something to look at, something to laugh at, something to get scared at, whatever we do. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks again so much for watching, and peace out.